Welcome to another episode of the Tobago House of Assembly's Post-Executive Council Media Briefing. This week, the Secretary of Community Development, Enterprise Development and Labour, Marslyn Melville-Jack, addresses the media.
Today, I have elected to highlight our division's achievement in the area of enterprise development. It is no secret that the future of work is changing, and countries throughout the world and in the region are now at the point where they are forced to look at different economies in order to sustain their country's development. They have been looking at the digital economy, the blue-green economy, and in some cases, the care economy. When this administration, under the visionary leadership of our Chief Secretary, the Honorable Kelvin Victor Charles, assumed office in January of 2017, we cited 4 major areas of focus to accelerate the island's economic growth. These areas are agriculture, entrepreneurship, tourism, and light manufacturing. We recognize that the high level of direct and indirect employment by the Tobago House of Assembly was unsustainable, and increased economic development would require an intentional boost to expand the private sector. The Division of Community Development, Enterprise Development and Labour was therefore mandated to utilize the vocational skills program within communities to facilitate capacity building and enterprise development among our residents. I am happy to report that an expansion in course offerings and the introduction of day and evening classes moved enrollment from 525 persons in 2016 to 772 in 2017 and 1,059 in 2018. It is reported that despite the fact that a registration fee was introduced for the 2019 cohort of classes, registration numbers are well over 1,300 persons at this time. The registration fee of $100 was introduced for persons who were gainfully employed. Let me make this very clear that persons who are unemployed continue to enjoy the benefits of these classes without cost. This registration process to date have yielded well over $100,000. Many of the graduates from this program have now become established entrepreneurs in a variety of skilled areas. And this is significant because it means that we are now realizing that within our hands lies the ability to create our own wealth. And this is exactly what these entrepreneurs are doing. Some of them have also successfully accessed the grants and loans facility within the business development unit of this division. Within the last year, the BDU has disbursed over $2 million to young aspiring business persons in Tobago. The division has also been outstanding in creating a conducive climate in which micro and medium enterprises could foster and grow. Through the Department of Community Development, we have already hosted 5 road market experiences, and the Business Development Unit created Christmas villages in Tobago in December 2017 and 2018. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we stand on the threshold of creating history by taking a contingent of 24 entrepreneurs and 4 companies from Tobago to a roadshow in Trinidad under the theme Unveil, Discover, Invest, Tobago. Exhibits will include local teas, confectionery, skin and hair products, detergents, local fashions, punches, wines, smoked meat, tie-dye fabrics, handbags, drapery, and the list goes on. The companies that will be on exhibition will include the Tobago Tourism Agency, the Festivals Commission, Crown Point Beach Hotel, and Inez Investments. It must be noted that some of these companies are doing this on their own. They are paying their own way, but they felt that this was an experience that they should not miss. So we welcome them to our list of entrepreneurs. So the venue for this, ladies and gentlemen, is Trincity Mall. We will be set up at the Meikles Atrium, and the exhibition starts tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. So it goes from Thursday 23rd until Saturday 25th of May. There will be cultural presentations as well. These will be done twice daily, at 12 noon and at 6 p.m. We are happy to have the Festival Commission join this roadshow, and they would take this opportunity to showcase the Heritage Festival. So throughout the day, there may be snippets of heritage activities on show throughout the mall. Now, what are we hoping to achieve from this roadshow? Our objectives are really clear. We would like to increase the awareness of market-ready businesses in Tobago. We will also like to tap into the Trinidad market, because we are aware that in Tobago we're just about 60,000 persons, whereas in Trinidad we have a ready market of 1.3 million persons. We also wish to forge sustainable business partnerships between and among manufacturers in Trinidad. We would also like to broaden the network reach for our entrepreneurs. So our expectation is that we would introduce the residents of Trinidad and visitors alike to experience the warmth and creativity of our people as they interact with them on a daily basis. We would also like them to enjoy the sights and taste of our indigenous products. They will also be entertained by the diversity of our rich cultural performances, and it also gives them the opportunity to explore the extraordinary possibilities that Tobago has to offer. We are there to highlight the fact that Tobago is now open for business. In just about a month from today, 4 entrepreneurs that we've selected would form part of a trade mission to Cuba. So you see, we are taking the enterprise development further. We are ensuring that we provide the nurturing atmosphere and environment that they need here in Tobago. We are also providing grants and loans to assist them as seed capital in their development. The road trip to Trinidad, and from June 19 to the 22nd of June, 4 of our entrepreneurs will be joining the Ministry of Trade's mission to Cuba. They will participate in Expo Caribe 2019. The 4 entrepreneurs that we've selected will be showcasing our local teas, the detergents, and I know that you know that there is now a popular entrepreneur with a support brand of products. We will also be showcasing skin and hair care cosmetics, as well as home furnishings in the form of linens and draperies from a local entrepreneur who goes under the heading Rosans. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are exciting times ahead. But this is not to say that we have not already been making strides in the Trinidad market. I wish to share with you at this point in time that there are few entrepreneurs that we know of who are currently in the Trinidad market, but we are looking at expanding their reach. So I would like to take the opportunity to offer commendations to these entrepreneurs at this time. So So I would like to start with Keston Pope. And I know this is a name that is very familiar with most persons. He produces local punch and he trades as Savor the Isle. And his products are now available at extra food supermarkets in Trinidad. So we are hopeful that after the roadshow, this can be extended to other supermarkets in the area. Mrs. Sonia Charles Sampson of Rossans, her bed sheets and linens are on sale in the home decor section of 5 True Value supermarkets. And we know that there has been keen interest in the line of support detergents that is now manufactured here in Tobago by Mr. Edward Jones. So I thank you for this opportunity to have shared with you some of the highlights surrounding enterprise development within our division, and we want you to stay tuned because there's so much more that we anticipate for the rest of this year.
Thank you for staying with us for the Tobago House of Assembly's Post-Executive Council Media Briefing for the week ending May 25th, 2019.